While I was making a video about Senate President Akpabio and Natasha, an update just came in that Natasha has been suspended for 6 months. 6 months. Suspended for 6 months. Let's check out the video, guys.
And the entire prayer one, that the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpabio for 6 months for a total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023, as amended, for bringing the presiding officer and the entire Nigerian Senate in general to public opprobrium. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. I put the question. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. How do you amend a prayer that is unanimous? Prayer two, that for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenor of the suspension, Senator Natasha Akpabio shall submit a written apology to the Senate before any reconsideration by the Nigerian Senate. Those in support of prayer two say aye. Those against say nay.
They don't support that one.
I don't think, Senator Maribe, as a landlord of the Senate, I don't think they heard what I read. So let me just repeat for clarity that for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or reducing the tenor of the suspension, Senator Natasha Akpabio shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate. Those in support of prayer two say aye. Those against say nay.
The nays have it. So the prayer one said that they should suspend Natasha for 6 months for bringing the entire Senate to public, the entire Senate affair to public domain, if I may use that word. They should suspend her for 6 months. They say yay. The yay have it. Then he said for Natasha, for them to reconsider that suspension, Natasha must write written an apology to the Senate. They say no, she shouldn't write an apology. Suspensions will stand. Okay, guys, it's quite unfortunate. I've heard talking before say, how can you be writing a petition against somebody and the somebody you are writing petition against, the head of the Senate, is not done anywhere? That person should step aside and allow the vice to take over that matter. To step aside and allow the vice to take over that matter. Nigeria.
From doing its constitutional duties under Section 88, subsection 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, she also brought a petition to the Senate, arguing that her petition on sexual harassment has merit, which must be accepted and acted upon by the Senate. Accordingly, the petition was referred to the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct, and Public Petition for action. The distinguished senator cannot, on one hand, seek to prevent the Senate from doing its duties on a petition based on a motion brought against her, and on the other hand, insist that her petition on sexual harassment to the Senate be acted upon through the Ethics Committee. He who comes to equity, Mr. President, still colleagues, must come with clean hands. It is important to note that the motion of Senator Adaramodu seeking investigation on the conduct of Senator Natasha.
Well, guys, that is what happened to Natasha, suspended for 6 months. It's quite unfortunate. But how can you suspend somebody that was democratically elected. How can you suspend a whole constituency? How can you seize the voice of some certain people in a democrat institution? Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. How can you seize the... Because if you are seizing Natasha's voice, you are seizing the voice of an entire constituency who voted one person to represent them. And according to the first lady said, when she's talking about the Natasha incident, she said, Senate chambers a place of honor, not controversies. She said, I know with what is going on in Senate, you may say, why am I taking a position? I believe that the Senate is doing what is needful because... Natasha Yekero, how you guys doing? Welcome back. It's the boy Adam Slink. I hope you're on a day okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you guys are watching this video from. Of course, let's discuss about these two men, a man and a woman. Natasha versus Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president. So yesterday, you don't know what happened now. Or for some of you, I don't know what happened. So Natasha formally submitted a petition against Akpabio while Akpabio was sitting down chairing the Senate, the Senate. He was still the head. So Natasha formally submitted a petition against the Senate president.
Distinguished colleagues, I'm Senator Natasha Akpabio, and I stand to raise a petition under Order 40. A petition may only be presented to the Senate by a senator who shall affix his or her name at the beginning thereof. The petition is in my name against the President of the Nigerian Senate, His Excellency Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuse of office, and malicious obstruction of my legislative functions. You may recall, sir, that on Friday in Arise TV, I did make some statements. And I have decided to narrow these statements in a formal petition against the President of this Senate. So if it may please you, I would humbly step forward and lay this petition. Thank you.
You may proceed.
But what you no understand be say, Senator made the head everything. Now you go see the submit petition against. I think in the new due process, Senate president go allow the vice, Senate president, the vice, to oversee this particular section. Yes, not the Senate president himself. Because get as the matter been a reason now. Now me be chairman here, you dey submit petition against me, and I me cause you want to handle the matter. No, now Vice should at least Akpabio should give way for Vice to take over this particular case.
Petition is hereby referred to the Committee on Code of Distinguished colleagues, this petition is hereby referred to the Committee on Code of Conduct, Ethics, and Public Petitions to revert to the Senate as soon as practicable.
Petition.
Any other petition? Yes.
And
However,
So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying here. Natasha dey submit petition against person make they head that place. I think the vice should have at least taken over first, so that Natasha will submit petition against Akpabio through the vice, so that the matter will go well. So now as Nigeria be anywhere the presidency support, now that person will win, and the presidency is not yet tired of Akpabio. It's not yet tired of Akpabio. So nothing go happen for the case. I'm just speaking plainly, just as how the political body be around the world. The presidency are not the one trying to take Akpabio out. Or they are not tired of Akpabio. So any petition against him now, I will lie, I'm not sure it's going to work. Honestly speaking. Except if Akpabio don't tire presidency, they say, okay, that petition, Alara work. He must work. Meanwhile, Akpabio said he no get hand for anything that has to do with harassment towards Natasha. Or he hand no day.
However, I would like to state clearly that at no time did I ever attempt any sexual harassment on the said distinguished Senator Akpabio Suspend or any other woman for that matter. I and my siblings were raised very well by my late single mother. She died in year 2000 through very difficult times, and I therefore have the highest regards for women. Even at demise, I still cry till today. I also wish to state that I also have 4 beautiful daughters. So at no time will I ever harass any woman, and I've never done so. In addition, even as a state governor, I was awarded various awards. One of them was the one you wish to know, the most gender-friendly governor in Nigeria. I served between 2007 and 2015. To God be the glory. In conclusion, I urge all Nigerians, particularly the media, and then, of course, members of the social media, to await the court's decision. And please do not jump to conclusions on matters of mere allegations. I want to thank you for listening to me and thank my colleagues because some of the phone calls were calls of support, solidarity, and prayers that the Almighty God will step in to vindicate the just. So now let us get on with the business of the day. Thank you.
Okay. So, when I don't hear the matter, so one of the teammates surprised me again yesterday now. Akpabio supporters versus Natasha supporter. Oh no, Akpabio, one of Natasha's biggest supporter was her husband. Her husband, who came there with her. Came there to that place with her. And if you see how they two owe each other, even share a warm, sweet kiss. Just watch the video. Shared a warm, sweet kiss. While Natasha supporters were outside and Akpabio supporters were outside. And those supporters don't even know why they come there. Well, just to tell you how the Nigerian system be. They don't even know why they come there. Some of the supporters were asked, why are you here? They say to support Akpabio. For what? They can't ever answer. Some other, why are you here to support Natasha? For what? They can't even answer. The only few. Now they will try. Can even talk what it relates to the issue small. Understand? Well, we'll keep watching. Now here they for share a very warm kiss, Abi. Now here, Abi. That's Natasha's husband. Well, thank God she has a very supportive husband who is supporting her, at this trying time. And also, Akpabio has a very supportive wife, strong woman who see they support her husband for this trying time. What are partners for? Tell me. What are now? Yeah, you see this sweet kiss. What are partners for? What are partners for? What are partners for? This is the first time we are actually seeing exactly what is going on in the Senate. They're able to send register time and everything. That's nice. That's nice. This is the first time, at least some people do not really know what goes on, how the place looks like and everything. They should be allowing students to still pay visit to all those places now, not just big schools students. So Okay, that's it for now. If you see, even the supporters yesterday, police drive them come up for Eagle Square after they were causing nuisance. You know, police as usual.
President. Why are you supporting Senator Natasha? No. Why? No, I don't want. You don't want her what? You don't do me anything, but I don't want. Because there are people say them be stubborn people. So we not need stubborn people. We want peace. We don't need stubborn people. That is why. Jesus. You support Senator Natasha? So you support the both of them? No. Which one? Akpabio. Akpabio. Supporting Akpabio because he's a Senate president. Number two,
Well, let's go to Asari Dokubo. May they try to advise Tinubu concerning what is going on in River State with Wike versus the River State current governor.
But if I don't advise you, I stake my life, I stake everything. I stake my businesses, my source of livelihood for you to become president.
Yeah.
And if I am unable to tell you the truth, if you are in your government, I have to stake everything for telling you the truth. I have started doing it now. I am staking everything to tell you the truth. It is left for you to hear, but the result you will see. I did not see Wike until my friends, my associates feel that, oh, there's a need, let us go and see Wike, and we went. And since that day I left, I have never gone there. Even when I'm supposed to call him, I didn't call Wike. I'm saying it live. He's there. I didn't call him. I don't have any personal problem with Wike. I don't have any personal problem with him. I hardly have personal problem with him. I say my mind. If you don't like it, okay. President, let me tell you, if you allow Wike to push this as he's doing, it will be very difficult for him to even come to River State. It will be difficult for those 27 House of Assembly members to even have a place to stay in River State. It will be difficult for anybody if they think that they are going to impeach him and the job people will allow it. It will be difficult to impeach him. Mark this word I'm telling you. God knows. Nobody. It will be difficult to impeach him and bring a governor. It's not going to be possible. Go and ask in Ondo State. Go and ask in Delta State. The fury of the job people. They don't give a damn. They are hardly afraid of. I'm telling you the truth. The earlier you hear this, you accept it. Call Wike. Call Wike. Call Sin. Let them maintain the status quo. That is the only way. If they don't, allow me to say impeachment was a joy. So the person who succeeded Alamesia was a job. Good Lord Jonathan. He became vice president and became president. So it is not Alamesia's matter. Try this one and see what will happen. Try this one and see what will happen.
Okay, that on our politics between River State. I wish you guys all the best. You know, these politicians and their wahala. Wish you guys all the best and wish you guys can amend your differences. Bye.